Einiges rausgeschnitten, also man sieht hier überall, wo ich schon rausgenommen habe. Ich finde, das hier ist super interessant, weil she did this by nature, and I want to focus on this line.
Normally we would cut it,
Normally, but I love this one.
Okay.
I love this one.
So if I cut it, we are not friends anymore.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. I had the feeling. Yeah. Okay. This is funny. Guess the man I forgot his name. The pine. It was like it was nothing, but it was a tree. And he says, "I like it because it's nothing, and I want to have a strange tree." I said, "Okay, it's up to you. We can make it. Everybody would make this." But you want to have a strange tree, we take the back part and we make a tree. So it's a little bit similar. It's different, yeah. Okay. Okay. In the rules of bonsai, it's a mistake.
Yeah. It's a mistake, but I love mistakes. Okay. I love the argument.
Don't say anything. Okay, I just take it. Okay. Okay. But the problem is with this tree is that we don't have front branches. You cut it or not?
I cut these
Why?
ones.
Just no.
Because
you
didn't.
It's better.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Because this will be the front or what?
I don't know, but I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I thought I could make like a stair from on the top.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A stair. Okay.
You
make Harry Potter tree or something.
With these ones.
But normally with bonsai we have. It's up to you, of course, but normally we have a first branch and a second branch and a back branch. In Japanese, it's sashie, all this shit, forget it. But this is how we build a tree. Now I think we have another approach, meaning we have something that is a mistake. We want to make a stair. We create a house in the tree. No, it's okay. No, but the problem is now is if we take this as a front, this is a problem because we don't have front branches. And if the branches are flexible young, like this, you can bring it in front. But this is more difficult already to bend it. That is the problem with the Texas. So I'm not saying that it was wrong that you did by cutting it there.
That was my
idea,
impression. But
you're open for ideas. Yeah.
Other ideas?
Yeah, well, I have to find. I have to dig deep to find the ideas. Yeah. Okay, I'm not there yet. I have to go in the cellar to find it. I think. I'm still on the top floor.
Wait, I look for you.
Yeah. And so I understand what you did.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make it better or easier.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You let it happen.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So. Just with here?
Sorry?
Just with this part? That wood here in the top?
Yeah, but she doesn't want that wood there because she wants to keep this part. It doesn't matter what we do as long as this is visible. Yeah, I translate right?
Yeah. But did you say it's not so good?
This branch, this will die. Because there's the transportation for the water to feed it. If we cut this, this maybe will grow, but I think it will drop. So this will die and it continues there. The tree just wants to survive. It doesn't matter. You understand in English? Yeah, okay. It just wants to survive. And there is no use to transport water there if we cut it there. Yeah, and this will die also because it survives already from this branch. Yeah. That will happen. So we need this for sure if you want to keep that one. But I hear the beaver or not? Tak, 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 tak. No?
Specht.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, good. Yeah. His brother.
Beaver comes out at night.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
Justin, yeah.
Justin.
Justin.
For the case if I say that's not so important.
Okay.
What would be...
Das wäre auch eher meine Vorderseite.
Von ihm aus.
Ja.
It's a pity that you cut the branches, honestly. Otherwise you could make a selection. This is the big problem. There always is a tree in a tree, so we will manage with this also. It was yours, Dennis. It was your tree.
Yeah. What's our best tree?
Yeah, it was.
For your information, I'm absolutely beginner.
Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
As long as you enjoy it, and we all were beginners.
Oh, yeah,
And when we all started, we're all beginners. So.
When you ask the internet, they will say that I'm a complete beginner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you wired this?
Yes.
Yeah, you did good. Also with copper, so it's really good.
Yeah.
No, I'm not here to judge. I'm just asking.
No, it's good.
Yeah,
I'm here to learn.
Now the thing is that this is wide. This is the wide of the base.
Yeah.
It means normally then the branches are like here. If it's in position. And the wider it is, the longer, the bigger the base has to be. So yesterday we had a big Texas also here, and we cut. Normally to prune is difficult according to the season, because in the autumn they put the energy in the buds to survive in the winter, and in the spring they start to grow again. But now is the good time, because it starts growing, to cut and make it shorter.
Okay.
So we can cut branches and they make new buds and they start growing again, like here you see it. And, okay. First thing for me is always, I make it always clean. So we weed this, we take away all these new shoots.
Yeah.
Because if we keep this is closer to the engine. It will grow faster than here. So we remove this in order to have the transportation with the water to the end of the tip, because we want to have at the end of the branches that it will develop. Okay. So I want to ask you if you want to clean it and remove all the things that are. Yeah. You can keep the stairs. Oh, sorry, yeah, that one you like, but take this all away. Okay.
Okay.
And then for sure we will make something nice.
Okay.
I will go to the cellar. Pick up the idea and I'll come back. Yeah? Okay. I move to the next one. Yeah, you want to do that first? Okay,
Yes.
sure. All right.
Yeah, I want to keep as much of this one as possible.
Keep as much as possible, okay?
Yeah.
But you bought it with the tool, you put it together, or did
No, I bought it a couple of weeks ago from Dennis.
Okay, also Dennis, yeah.
I put it together.
Okay.
He put it together.
And this? Later or what? Was also there? Not?
No, I put him, this all 3 trees, I put him together before 3 years, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. It was first, it was the 2, I had a small one, and I put it in 1 year later.
The turntable I had yesterday, I don't know where it is.
We have one more turntable there, I think it's too small.
Oh, this one, I do it.
Because
Yeah, I think it will. Let's see. Yeah, well, all right, Dennis, we're okay.
Yeah, okay.
ich dachte, unserer ist zu kurz, aber
So, same thing, we have to clean everything.
Yeah.
Here. Large, make shoots everywhere, like taxes, but it can be, for example, small branches, thin branches, but can also make thick branches everywhere. So, normally we make, we clean as much as possible between the 2 bases. So you have to take away this, so like this you cut it, and we go wiring, make selection, and make like one tree. So if you want to do it, please, you can make a gin if you want, or cut it the way you want it. Maybe it's more interesting here to have a little piece, little gin, and cut all the things and just clean it up, okay?
okay.
And then we'll make a selection which branch and we start to. You already wired a lot, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. And normally you need 3 in a pot. So it has to be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and then from 9 on it doesn't matter anymore. So let's see what we can make of it together. And the movement also goes to here, so it can be good. And you said in the beginning you want to keep as much as possible, meaning you want to keep as much as possible on branches.
Yeah, and the volume. So.
Okay. All right. It's like a Christmas tree. You understand? So we have to remove a little. It doesn't mean we have like 1 or 2 or 3 like that tree, but to have some light inside and to have some. We'll see. Yeah. So if you want, please remove all the things.
Yep.
All the shoots in the green, same thing, and then we will continue. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. So another tree.
Okay. From Dennis.
Of course. It's a gift. It's a gift.
That was my second best tree.
You're too good for human people. You're too good.
For my personal collection. Yeah.
So you have an idea?
Einen schönen Baum draus machen. Ja, ich weiß nicht, ob man. Also, den denke ich, der muss raus. Da bin ich mir nicht ganz sicher. Also, einer von denen muss auf jeden Fall auch raus.
En normalerwijze is een kleine bouw.
Ja.
Je mag een shadi. Oder in mijn market, hè, wie gestern gesagt. Beste is in mei. Om die shadi te maken. For the healing, for the wounds. This is important. One, we need here for the back. And normally I would cut this and bring this in the front. You see? Okay. So we have this one back. Let me see how this is. This is strange. This is more important. These branches are better. Yeah, that's okay. It can be together next to it. This one is a strange branch. But we need it here. Maybe we make it shorter. Let's see. Because this is in the wrong position. This is perfect here. This is also good. But normally we need one here. So we need the back branch, this one, to bring it in the front. A little. This one or two we need in the front here also. So best thing. Okay, is it we cut this? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Chinese scissor, €10.
Temu.
Ja. AliExpress.
AliExpress, ja genau.
We just start with the base, meaning everything is what is wrong, we cut. And then you get more light and you start to grow there what we want. You understand? Okay. I try to say it in German, but I'm tired. When I'm tired, wenn wir anfangen Deutsch, wie sagt man es, reden, en wenn ich müde bekomme, dann dat Deutsch geht über in English. Yeah, it's more einfach für mich. Yeah. Weiß nicht warum.
That's normal, your brain stops.
Yeah, thinking. The little brain I have is full.
Your little brain.
German is very complicated.
No.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
My wife is complicated.
I'm trying to teach it to children.
Yeah.
from the Ukraine and from Russia and from everywhere, Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And English is
Easier.
They speak English, but German, der, die, das, ein, einer, eine. The rules are
but
so
mainly a man, female, and we call it in Dutch onzijdig, like das.
Yeah.
Der, die. It's difficult. So your experience is that people find German, Deutsch schwierig dan? Yeah. Okay. Hey, interesting. I never. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know. Want je had gedacht voor zum Beispiel Deutschland?
We all were once one time.
Yeah, it's true. Let me see if I have enough over here. Yes, we cut this. Like you said. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Das ist der Specht. Ja.
Dann sieht man was.
Yeah.
Gott kann dir nicht helfen.
Only Dennis.
Only Dennis.
Only Dennis.
I go out a few minutes, I water the trees. I'm back in 8 hours.
Have you drunken enough?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe we cut it, I don't know.
water
We
the
keep it
trees.
now. This one and this one are really important, these two. I like to have the negative space here, so we'll see. This is also ugly, this one. Oh, we have to put it up. I already cut it, yeah, you see. Or we take this, that was my top, yeah. Because this is too much in the front, yeah?
Too big.
Okay, we cut it. I need another tool, okay. You have a concave, maybe? Yeah, perfect.
Gesundheit.
You're allergic for bonsai. Yeah, I understand.
Allergic to work.
How do you give the lessons in the, like you people from Ukraine? You don't speak their language, so how do you try to, it's difficult I think.
Pictures,
Yeah.
many pictures, and to talk, just
Yeah.
to talk. We start with
It starts with something, right?
Huh?
It starts with something.
Yes.
Yeah. So it did put out its coat. We cut a lot. Maybe it's good for you now to make gins here with the small ones. And no, I'm not sure. We can make a gin or maybe we use it here. Let's see what we do with the branches.
Okay.
But I think we keep it. I will make it shorter. But, this will be the top here. You see, and, yeah. So we want to make it gins and then I come back, okay?
Okay.
Please secure a little bit more. Here, look. Yeah?
Okay.
Perfect. Sorry of the mess.
The yesterday tree.
A lot of work to do.
Yes.
We cut a lot. It was completely full. It's a big bush. But this variety takes a lot of work, yeah. If you don't prune it on the right time or you skip it, sometimes you're too late and then it grows more out of the volume, yeah.
And it has never been pruned. I bought it in the garden center 2 years ago.
Okay.
And just
Yeah.
put it in the pot and hope
Yeah.
it survived, and it did. And
Yeah, good.
Was meinst du mit dem hier? Eigentlich braucht er den mit der dicker wird, ne? Aber der ist so. Wenn wir jetzt von dem hier ausgehst, brauchst du es eigentlich nicht. Okay. Den legst du eher jetzt nicht hier.
You have things to do in your, what do you think? No. From here is because we want to keep it natural.
Yes.
We remove the gins and
Yes.
it doesn't belong in this tree. So.
Yes. I would keep it
Yeah,
natural. I
that-
need no.
But this is for me only maybe the only thing to make it a little
Yes,
bit.
yes.
Yeah. Because it's like growing like a tree now.
Yes, we can shorten it.
Yeah, we have to chop that one. It would be great. Yes.
It's so old.
Let me get the wire cut. Oh yeah, that's okay. And the wire is good, of course.
Auch nicht größer werden, dass das jetzt. So kacke so das Papier legen kann.
ja, nee, größer ist auch nicht.
Den haben wir schon zu Last gehabt.
Perfecto. All right, Joe. Heb jij voor mij even een gin tong? These are young shoots, hè? 1 jaar,
Yeah.
1 year. I like these brands.
Jetzt wieder, was hier das Problem war. Hier die Nadeln rauszuholen. Dann ging es nicht über.
Got this.
Und vielleicht kommt die Spitze an.
Doesn't want to go out. Okay, this branch is beautiful. We have to go up for the rest. Let me see what we can do. For me, this is the front.
Yes,
Yeah, okay, voorzijde.
I
Maar
agree.
eerst we hebben dekbrands. Dan we have a branch here. Normally I cut this, but let me see what we have. Was deine Haus auch Eibe? Eiche? Nicht, oder?
Ich habe eine kleine Eiche noch.
Okay. Super, gleich wie das oder andere?
Eine andere
Andere
Sorte.
Pfarrei, okay, okay. We got this one. You don't need to put stuff on it. This will close by himself. Yeah. So first, back. Maybe this also will go. We'll see. Because it's there already. You see the branches here also, and it will develop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So normally this is. I think it will go, but we keep it now. We will see when we wire it if we want to keep it or not. So what is important with Suba? In the summer, the best thing would be if you cut the leaves. When it starts to grow, the best thing would be if you cut like this.
Okay.
You make the leaves smaller and light, and it will make develop new buds. If you don't do, wie sagt man in English? Normally, when it's for the end of June, normally we do this with subas.
Yeah. Okay.
Leaf
So-
pruning.
So first you do this, and then 1 month later, for example, you do this. If you don't do this, the inside in the winter will die, or in spring when it starts to grow, and this will develop more. But you want to keep green
Yeah.
inside. So you have to do this, the whole tree, in the summer. If you do that, you get in a few weeks new buds everywhere, and you got more green and smaller leaves. So in the beginning, so in April or May, you do this. So it's some work.
Yeah.
This is not the most important part, but this is good. The tree is not too big, so it's maybe half an hour or 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And you
It's
do
okay.
like, so you do this, and then later in June, you cut it.
Okay.
Okay, but this is important. If you cut it, and you cut like this, nothing will happen.
Really?
If you
Okay.
cut it too short, so for example, give me one. If you cut it too short, wait. So let's see, you do like this. Then this will brown and die. Nothing will happen. So you have to do it in the right size, like I showed you. This. Maybe you make a picture with your telephone.
Okay.
This is this is what you need to do. Otherwise, it's too big, it doesn't work. It's too small, it doesn't work.
Just
this will-
after the first stripe or something.
No, it's just what is
Yeah.
half a centimeter or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay.
So make a picture so you remember. And this is what you do in the end of June or half June. If it's weather like this, it will grow faster. You have to do it sooner. So, yeah? If you do it, you get in a few weeks completely full new leaves and smaller. And do every summer, and it will be really full.
Okay.
This is super easy as long as you do this. Yeah,
And do I have to do it every summer,
every summer.
including this?
Yeah, for now it's more. No, now it's not important because when we style it, we pruned the tree already, so you get some buds everywhere.
Okay.
And the tree has to grow a little because the branches are not full. But from next year on, I would do that. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's the only thing you have to do, and for the rest, they grow like crazy. It's good. But it's not for the it's for the sewer, not for your tree at your house, eh? It's only for this variety. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
So nu deze Suba, niet, du hast een eigen, I don't know what is. Yeah. From Germany, from here or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's from the Spessart, from the forest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So can be a variety, I don't know, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Summer oak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Strange weather today. Yesterday was warm and no wind.
Yeah.
Today is completely different.
The days before it was hot.
Yeah. Yesterday it was warm. Friday was warmer. It's true. Yeah. All right. How is your wiring? Okay or what? Yeah.
Sorry.
The wiring okay? Your technique? Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
Say it in Deutsch, ist okay. Say it in Deutsch, ist einfach.
Vielleicht kannst du es mir noch mal zeigen.
Ja, machen wir. Also ja auch eine Tools oder?
Oh.
Und hast du noch mehr? Das ist nur das Glas, was du hast, oder?
Ja.
Okay. Du brauchst eine Masse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will buy some from Dennis.
Yeah, you need 2 millimeter. This is the one. Let me get one.
I think I have two.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't do good. In this case, we do like this. I can help you, no problem. We have all the time in the world today.
Okay.
No problem. But I have to go to the other guys and then. And it's better to have your time because otherwise the branches break. So I'd rather do it for you to keep the branches. If they break, is a pity, of course, because we only have them on the. I cut already the other one, so
Yeah.
so we need to have it.
Okay. I'll be careful.
Oh, sorry.
Kommt dem schon ganz nah, ne?
Trees are the branches are like that. So you see, like the pine there.
Yeah.
You see, they are old branches. They are hanging because of the green. The green is up to the light, like the snow was hanging there. This is the way they grow. So they are hanging old and then go to the light. We had the pruners yesterday here, and the pruners, the branches don't grow like that. They grow like up.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to make it the way it is. So we had the Texas also yesterday. It's like flat branches. They go because this is a movement, so this can have some movement. See, but the Texas mostly is straight, so it means that the branches are straight. So we try to have it like natural.
Yeah.
Okay, so we like the small one. We prune a lot. We take a lot away, so we have the base, and from there we start growing the tree. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. This is the problem with the wire because you don't have all the sizes, you see? Let me get another one. 1 millimeter is too thin and 2 millimeters is too thick for some branches. Maybe it's
Yeah.
good to have 1.5 millimeter extra, you know, for the branches here. Because now we have 2, 1, and this is 3.
But I guess I can buy one.
Yeah, from Dennis, yeah. I think it's wisely. Yeah, that's good. Let me get it right. So it's a lot of wire, but it will help the tree to develop in the place where you want to have it all. You understand? Okay. But it will grow like if you take good care of the tree, you fertilize, you water it in the sun, it will grow like crazy. And you prune it, make it shorter the branches, and it will help you to make a good base, a good tree. So and
This tree can have
oh, sorry, this tree can have what?
full sun.
Yeah, it needs
Yeah.
to. It needs to.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easy. We would try to remove as much as possible leaves that are underneath, so it's smooth underneath. You see? Understand? The leaves
No,
that are underneath, we try to remove. Like this is underneath,
Yeah.
or this is underneath, so we take it away.
Yeah.
So we try to have it.
Okay.
Okay, so this is one good branch.
Yeah. Then I wire the rest.
Yeah, so be careful. We don't want to lose it. So this is now the one. You see it, but be careful.
Yeah.
Okay. And now it's easier. You can do, for example, this one and this one together.
Okay.
Let me see here. We can maybe let's do that one together. Let me see. We do different. There's also one here.
Der ist störend, ne? Stört ein bisschen.
Der lange.
This one.
ja.
Yeah.
Auch schon gedacht.
Ich würde auch das als die Vorderseite sehen.
This I cut. Because aluminium wire is flexible, means if you put it here, and you do it a week later, it's still movement. If we have copper,
Yeah.
it's fixed.
Then it's
Yeah, it's
fixed.
better.
Okay.
We have to see if we have to use it. And for me, the only interesting for so far, if you don't understand in English, try to say it in German. Yeah,
I
okay.
understand.
For me, okay. Für mich ist mir einfach English. Dann zu reden in Deutsch. Okay. This we have to bring down more. Normally this. Okay. I think this part is the most interesting part.
Yeah.
Now we can make a top, make some small branches. We have to make it a little shorter.
Yeah.
Like I said before, we can cut it
Yeah.
and we can make a tree. And we make some deadwood. So normally I would cut it here and make here gins, blah blah blah, and only some live vein and a small tree. That's what I think. But if we cut this here
Yeah.
and you want to keep this alive or dead, whatever, it means we have two straight things here, no more. This is ugly, but now is like if we make this longer than that, it's like this is coming behind it. It's more interesting, you know what I mean?
Not yet.
Okay. I understand. Okay. For now it looks like, put it a little bit up to there. It looks like this is coming behind the tree,
Yeah.
in front of you, behind something.
Yeah.
And this is also in the corner. Normally it has to be here, so we have to bring it more to here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So then we need this. If we cut it, it's strange. This is just attached on the. You have to look like this. I'm looking different than you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Now this is coming behind the back,
Yeah.
like the branches.
Yeah. I see.
So if you cut this, it's an ugly branch
Yeah.
because those two doesn't fit. So. Okay, let me see what we have more. If we do it from here. We gaan 4 vis, ja. Let's see what happens. We can definitely see. So let me get the other turn over. What was the German word for it? The tissue. Tasche?
Taschentuch.
Taschentuch.
Tuch.
Yeah, tuch. Yeah, okay, of course. Yeah, Taschentuch. Yeah. Tissue. Taschentuch. Okay. Let me see in the middle. Let me steal some wire from Dennis. Somewhere over the rainbow. This is not. Don't keep it here. It's just for to see what happens. Gin.
Und auch so. Dann können wir hier.
Zet dat ding uit. More interesting because this now is better to fit. You see, it's like a. We can bring this down, so we make like a top, small branches, cut it, and I think one of the two, this one or this one, has to go. I think we have to see.
Yeah.
And then I'm not sure if we say we make a shari and maybe we keep this. We can make a little tree here, or because you want to have the bridge. Well, let's see what happens.
Okay.
But let's focus first on this. And if we do this, we can cut it now here because now it's more nicer. You see,
Yes.
because it was crushing and yeah. But I like to go back to the basics, meaning everything we don't use, I can keep the branches longer and I don't mind. For me, it's only important for the future how it grows.
Yeah.
So if we have long branches, we have more volume, but it's straight, not interesting. We have to prune it later. So if we make it shorter, we get new vegetation here, and it grows straightly the way you want it. So for the future, it's better to cut as much we don't need. We prune straight away. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what I can do.
Moet er niet zo. Voor ik ga er nog over.
And possibilities.
So. Yeah, because this is nice. This is really nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Vines, where the branch is connected with the roots.
Yeah.
If you have a taxus or a juniper or holder, if you cut something, they always find the new part. They take it over. But which is always connected. So if you have the root ball and you make it compact in a new pot, and you cut something in the roots that the root will die, and a year later the branch also dies.
Yes, yes.
And you're thinking what I did wrong in maintaining, but it happened already a long time ago. So, and this is nice. So it means if you do it now, we make showry, they will die. So we have to do it step by step. In the Texas, we take some islands out, like the vaginas I said yesterday.
Yes.
We take some spots out. It will take it over automatically. And here we have to do it in time to let the tree adjust. It will be a small tree, and we take some out, and then in the future this will be only live vein here, and the rest will be dead. It's really nice. We make it elegant. We make just a small tree with a branch, and that's it.
Yes.
Good.
Proportionen passen jetzt.
Ja.
Stand.
Yeah.
Krone,
So you have to think in the future to have an elegant tree. We make it like a female, and this will be dead in the future. That's nice. You have a small tree, and it's blooming attached to.
Bin ich mal kurz weg.
Ja. Ich hab mir gedacht, schade, dass er nicht da ist. Ja, war eine gute Entscheidung.
Then stop.
Okay.
Because if you prune it, it has to make new vegetation, and it takes like 4 weeks at least. And in the wie sagt man in Deutsch, Knopse?
Knospe, ja.
Yeah, immer vergessen. Okay, they put the energy
Yeah.
for next year.
Yeah.
So if you cut too late, prune too late in the summer, they don't have time enough to make the new ones and to mature them and to put it in.
Okay.
So it will weaken the tree.
Yeah.
If you cut it in September, the branch will die in the future, in spring. So that's why it's important. Yeah.
No.
This is nice. So now we can cut this one. You may cut it with your tree. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, whatever. The best time to make shari is in May. Because if you do it in May, the cambium will, you don't have to put cut paste or things on it, just keep it. If you cut it in May, the cambium will close sooner and earlier and better and stronger. It means in a few weeks it looks like it is already 10 years old.
Okay.
If you do it another time of the year, sometimes you get the marks of the cutting and it never heal around. It always stays straight. So it's important. That's why with the juniper, I said better I will draw it and do it later. It's the same maybe with this. We can also draw it and you do later the showering. And Dennis can help. Yeah?
Okay.
We have the top.
Yeah.
And then we'll grow together all. Also we bring the balance back, meaning this is completely full as here, because normally it grows here faster. So we have to bring it back so it grows together. Yeah. Otherwise the vegetation will never be good here and better here. So, yeah.
Be
Somewhere
more
there,
developed
somewhere there. Yeah, somewhere
in a
there.
couple of years.
No, we'll have a look. I haven't looked yet. Maybe this or maybe together, you know. This will be brands. Oh, you already wired everything here.
Oh no.
no.
Will you develop another branch here?
No,
with
you
this?
can cut it out. You can cut
Okay.
it. You see? Look there, you can see in the black.
Yeah, I like it.
Good. Yeah, there's no way back. Sorry. I was already one there. Yeah. We got a small tree with movement. Beautiful. Yeah, normally it would take more time, but it's more. We have less people, so we have all the time in the world. Yeah. Yeah. We have to wait for Dennis for a picture.
Hast du ein Bild von vorher?
Ja.
Irgendwo.
Ja,
It's easy, it's easy.
Anywhere.
Then they say, to make it too easy, they cut only that and blah blah blah. Needs some direction. He found one tip that wasn't good. No, he needs Jesus. He needs help.
Cut it.
Cut it, ja. Wäre ich jetzt auch dafür.
Yeah, it's your decision.
Ja.
Kleine Baum.
Aha.
Yeah.
Ja.
That's why I put it to the ground and yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now I talked already too long about clubs and they already fucked up my mind to being a negative, and now I don't talk it anymore. Yeah, but you and Achim will never be friends.
No.
No, I know. He also don't like you. But if you do it in May, at the right part, it will heal straight away. And it will look in a few weeks like it's like 10 years done already yet. So it's the best time. Yeah. That's why I do the marker now. Otherwise I would do it straight away with the knife. Yeah. So what I've done now is only, start here and we take the gins.
Yes.
There's already dead there. So you take the movement, here, here. We stop here also, we have the V.
Yeah.
And then you start again here and here. What will happen is, this part will dry out by its nature. Because you stop here and the veins, they are active around it, will search their own way. They will, like they told yesterday, the hills and the valley. They will create hills and you will have the valley, so in 2-3 years it's easier to connect them all. Okay? And then you can make another one from inside here. So I'll make some, the vaginas, I will draw some. Yeah, but this is important, eh? Because if you do like that, it's the same way, so it will swallow and around it, so they create the hills. Yeah, yeah, the vagina. Here you have also here, you see there's an old wound. So you can connect it a little more in the view if you want. It's not has to be big, but it's important to have a little special view here. Makes the tree special.
Yeah, me too, but
I like this little tree.
Yeah, I like it too. In the future you will have to bring this a little bit less.
Ja, doch. Schön.
Geilo. With the shell it will be more interesting, of course. And this you will be putting a little, so it will be shorter. And in time, if this develop, I would cut it. Have it like this, only that part. But you need it now to grow. Okay. Finish?
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You only have to put the branches in a straight line, you know, and maybe prune something. We'll see.
Aber riecht es auch alles schön.
Weil das Bio bezogen, dieser Fischmix, ja,
All the way.
hast du aufgeschraubt und im Schluss noch drauf, hat die Ecken gespalt.
So, 76 Kuchen at eine Baum. Ah, you know what I did?
Huh?
I cut it.
Oh no.
No, yes, now I see it. I cut it.
It's coming back.
No, oh,
This
you have the bridge? No, I cut it.
Here will be a new button, it will come back.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All good.
I was making the tree and I forgot all the brands that it was there.
Dennis said
Das kommt wieder, hier. Die machen Knospen überall.
Yeah. Time for a picture? Okay. Only wait for you cigarette, no problem. No, this, it was not in my mind this morning, honestly. The buds can develop again. Okay.
Und lachen.
Mozzarella.
Ja, Mozzarella.
We get the small one, I think we have it. I like this also, the small one.
Yeah. I took a couple of branches off the
Yeah.
because they were dead.
Yeah. Now, if you don't do it, it will continue bleeding less and less in years, but for many years. So we have to stop it with the copper. This is the only thing I do. This is for the green juice, so don't use it for palmatum or whatever. Then you need a white color.
Okay.
Yeah. You have two different ones.
The tree will
Great weekend with Dennis.
This is yours. Sorry. Oh. Is it heavy? Yes. Good. I'm tired. Now I have to drive 6 hours, 5 hours.
Ja, das hat eine dicke Stelle.
Ja. Funktioniert alles.
Vor 80 Jahre wartet.
Ja. Du kannst mit den Dingern basteln, was du willst damit.
It was going in the picture, but is big.
No. They had five of them. Yeah? It was a complete line on the street. So they cut them down last year.
Yeah.
Now they regrowed after the last season.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this was the small one.
Yeah.
They had one with 5 trunks. Yeah. And the whole root ball, it was so long like my car. And they say no, that's
Too much?
I cannot any. Yeah, they can put it in my car, but I cannot get it
Take
out.
it out.
So
Yeah, you need a forklift truck or something like that.
and this.
These Mauro trees, or not?
Yeah, from Mauro.
Yeah.
Nobody else have spruces or larch or something. Yeah.
Equal legs in there.
But the German people are shit, believe me.
A finished tree, you don't want to have that because it makes really, it grows, it may only let it grow.
Yeah.
But for this tree, would be amazing.
Yeah.
In this weather with the master is like, you get the shoots like the old Sabinas.
Yeah.
You need it for a grow.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
They produce potatoes and
Oh,
paprika, and they all use this.
And it's cheap for you then because it's here, I think.
This 20 kilo bag was 50 euros. I bought 4 bags. Yeah. Cracked up. Yeah, you can see through.
Yeah.
But not this year.
No, yeah, I wouldn't do it next year also. I would let the tree grow. Yeah.
Maybe
you,
a free.
you need to grow. You need the big shoots you have on the Sabinas there.
Yeah.
You need it there before
I
you
know.
go. Otherwise. So. Oh. I like that one.
Yeah.
The only thing is the top. I have already put the branch up. Here. That is okay. Just can go here. Here you have enough. So you can make a really classic tree.
Yeah.
Always nice shari.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
The
like that one.
foliage is
I had
good.
this tree a long time. Nobody bought it and said no problem. I feel easy, step by step. And this is also good.
the tree is not getting worse.
Also from the other side, from both sides. There's one branch hanging here somewhere.